So at first I was gonna completely ignore this comment because I found it so ridiculous. But like Charlie Kirk has said, when people stop talking, you get violence. All Native Americans living in the USA as of 1924 became American citizens. Let's talk about this word colonized, right? Because I find it very hilarious how you're telling me that me having sympathy, being a human being, and being shocked, having PTSD from seeing another human being being unalived, that somehow makes me colonized. I find that to be very hilarious. Because what language are you writing all of this in, darling? Would you like to share with the class? To this day, there are Native Americans who have never even gone through quote-unquote colonization. Now, let's go to the other extreme. Not untouchables, but other people who you might think are colonized, like Guatemalan Mayans. I'm gonna use me as an example because I am majority Native American. I'm just mixed. That's why I look like this. In Guatemala, you may think that they're colonized, but the simple fact that they have been able to preserve their languages, and a lot of Native Americans in Guatemala don't even speak Spanish, don't even know how to write in Spanish, don't even know how to read in Spanish. They only know how to speak in their own indigenous language. What does that tell you? That tells you that they were warriors. They were not freaking colonized, but yet you and a lot of other Native Americans, you guys don't think highly of yourselves. You don't think highly of other Native Americans, especially in North America. You always want to push propaganda about Native Americans. There's even this whole entire thing within the Native American community that says there's a difference between tribal Native and a regular Native. Just because you have Native DNA doesn't make you indigenous. Oh my God. The stupidity within the Native American community is insane to me. You know something that Charlie Kirk said that when I first heard it, I was shocked and I disagreed with? He had said, I am Native American. He had began that. And when I first heard it, I was like, what? Why would you say that? Like, no, you're not. Charlie, you're from Europe. But after a while, I understood what he meant. And this is something that we hear within Black people as well. So this is nothing having to do with white supremacy, okay? Black people constantly talk about this too. How because they have been here for many years, their family line has been here for many years, couple of hundreds of years, they have every right to call themselves American and American only because they only know America. I found that to be so beautiful that he would even say that. Why? Because I know plenty of Latin Americans who are actually Native American, indigenous by DNA, yet they don't claim it. Yet they're disgusted by it. But here is a white man, right? Who is more proud of his American lineage than Native Americans. It is revolutionary for Latin Americans to call themselves American because that is what you are. Let's say that my citizenship was to be taken away and you were to send me back to my country. Guess what, baby? I'm still on American soil because I'm on American continent because I, as a Latin American, am American. And let's be honest, you say that you're not American? Okay, be about that life. Hand over your citizenship and become an alien. But you're never going to do that because you like the benefits of the American military. You like the benefits of our constitutional rights. I find it so funny how y'all love to talk about white people colonizing the Americas, but never talk about Black conquistadors who helped white people seize huge cities in Latin America, who enslaved Native Americans and also unalived them. You guys never talk about Arab supremacy, the simple fact that white people were literally being enslaved by Muslims, by Arabs, by North Africans, by Berbers. Nor do you guys ever talk about how Native Americans literally allied themselves with Europeans to go against other natives. Like what?